All right, all right, all right. What is up, y'all? What is up, Capricorns? What is up, Capricorn? What is up, chicken butt? I missed the end of the Sagittarius read, darn it. What? How'd you miss the end of it? I don't know how you could have missed the end of it. You was commenting the whole way through, wasn't you? Said, what time are personal paid readings on TikTok is that we can pre-purchase? I mean, I suppose you could pre-purchase. I'm not sure how smart that is. I mean, I'll definitely, be there for you when you show up, but at the same time, I don't know. It almost seems smarter to like do it while I'm live. I guess we can, figure that out tomorrow, or like find me on TikTok. Yes, find me on TikTok and either message me or wait till I do go live. It's the same title, same logo. It's the same black and red logo. Said, yeah, because it's live. That makes sense. Right. Right. Said, okay. Yes. Yeah, go ahead and message me on TikTok. If you can find me on TikTok, go ahead and message me on there. And, yeah, we can possibly figure something out, pre-live stream. But mostly I like to do it during the live stream. I'm willing to be flexible. I'll put it that way. I'm willing to be flexible. Said, KK, I turn on notifications for you over there. Awesome sauce. LOL. Sweet. I will say, though, there are a lot of people, not necessarily people, they're scammers. There's people that want to copy my logo over there on TikTok and try to pretend to be me, So, yeah, make sure it is me before I go live, because if it's not me and you're like, wait, they're supposed to be live, then that's how you'll know it's not me, because they haven't went live yet, and they probably aren't going to go live because it's not me. No? So yes, make sure you message me beforehand and I will let you know. I'll give you my favorite number. That'll be the code. 212. My favorite Pokemon is number 212. There's no way a scammer is going to know that unless they were watching this live stream. And what are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? Right? Any Hoosers. If y'all are new here, definitely hit the subscribe button. If y'all like the energy I bring to the Tarot YouTube table, definitely hit the like button. Said KK, I turned on notifications. Yes, Cheyenne Ryder. I will keep in mind your profile name here on YouTube. Hello, Denise, who said, hey. All right, y'all. Capricorn, what is up? We're about to do the bridge shuffle. Here it is. Whoops. Maybe, if I can keep a hold of these new cards that are slippery and slidey. All right, Capricorn, 3 more. A 1, a 2, a 3. When I do the bridge shuffle for you, Capricorn. Yes, Capricorn cusp counts in this reading. Yes, it does. Yes. When I do the bridge shuffle, that is the green light to send scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. Here it is. And there it was. There it was. TWAS. Twas. Sir? Yes. Does Capricorn cusp? Yes. That is the answer. Yes. It's a definite yes. And also Moon, Venus, Rising also can resonate for this reading. It said, I'm born on the 21st December. Yes, cusp is an A-OK. It will resonate, all because I place the intentions for it to resonate. With that being said, it is 7:40. I do have to start the reading. Thank you all for interacting with me in the comments and sending me scissors or anything sharp and pointy so I can cut this deck. That is the name of the game. Send scissors so I can cut this deck. I can't start the reading unless I cut the deck, and I can't cut the deck without scissors. Sorry, that's how it goes. Aha. I see your scissors, and I raise you a cutting of the deck. All right, Capricorn. One more time. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Doesn't have to be with a Capricorn. As long as they love tarot as much as you, as much as me, maybe even more, definitely hit the share button. Here we go. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus. Here is your energy. Here is the challenge. Here is your person of interest. Here is the similarities or common ground between you both. Here's the possible outcome and or advice. All right, so Capricorn, we do have 5 cards here on the tarot YouTube table. Here in about 19 minutes or so, give or take, we will clarify with 5 more cards, 1 card per each placement within the spread. Within this spread. Here, yes, and then we will recap for anyone new joining the live stream at that time in about 19, 18 minutes, give or take. Hopefully they are a Capricorn. Golly gee willikers, would it be synchronistic if they were a Capricorn showing up at the right place at the right time, as I'm about to clarify and recap, but it doesn't have to be a Capricorn as we mentioned. Let's call it a Recapricorn for the Capricorns, a Recapricorn reading, right? 7 of Cups. In your energy, 7 of Cups, Capricorn, are you feeling emotionally confused about how to move forward with this person? Are you feeling like you've got multiple options and you're ready to keep all the possibilities in the dating world, the dating pool, open? The list is open. You may show up to, you know, fill out an application to be my boyfriend and or a girlfriend. You may show up, says the Capricorn. Next. Who's my next victim? JK. I'm sure you're not going to say that, but who's the next victim? No. Who's my next long-term relationship? Or I'm ready for my next toxic relationship, for all I know. I don't see the Devil card here. I do love the outcome. I do love the possible outcome for you, Capricorn. But with that being said, 7 of Cups. I do feel like there's possibly a little bit, if you have a specific person in mind, it's almost as if like you're getting mixed signals from them. One minute they're telling you they want a relationship with you, then they're like, no, let me be patient. I want to be patient. Be patient with me, Capricorn. I do want to move this forward, but let's be patient. I do like you, but then at the same time, I kind of want to love myself first. It's like, what? First off, this person is allowed to love themselves first. This person is allowed to set boundaries, you know? And as confusing as that could be, like, how can you love me and love yourself first? It is definitely healthy for the relationship to move forward, for this person to love themselves first, as you would love yourself first yourself, would it not? Or would you not? I definitely think you would, you know, so it's only fair that this person love themselves first and set boundaries as you would do yourself. You know, oh, don't treat me like this, says the Capricorn. Okay, so then if you communicate and express your needs to this person, is this person allowed to express their needs? They should be able to, right? They should be allowed to. They shouldn't ask for your permission, but then there's something confusing about the signals they're giving. They're giving mixed signals, like, no, don't tell me one day you're going to give me, you know, space, and then the next day you want to go to the aquarium, and then the next day, you know, you want a day to yourself and, you know, some me time, some time for the boys. It's like, I'm so confused right now about how to feel about this person. There's a reason. I might be giving the worst examples ever, but there's a reason why you're you're in this confused energy. There's possibly a lot of options as how to move this forward, and you're like, I don't know. There's too many options. You know, there's too many Reese's cups, flavors and or shapes and or styles. You know, some come in the shape of an Easter egg. There's some that are in the flavoring of the mint, you know, or whatever. The shape of Christmas trees, the shape of lanterns. It's like, no, I just want the regular Reese cup. Why do they have to have so many shapes, so many different, like king size or family sharing? You know, like I just want the regular old school 2 Reese cups. Why can't I just grab the 2 Reese cups? Those are the one for me. Okay. Yeah. There's definitely some level of obstacles in the way of this relationship. I didn't even look at the challenge. It's like I find it challenging to move past all the obstacles. I find it challenging to be so determined to move this forward. It's like, no wonder you're so emotionally confused there, Capricorn, because there's obstacles left and right within this relationship between you and this person. They said the big cup, more peanut butter is always better. Yes. It's no wonder you're so emotionally confused though, Capricorn. You know, you have so many obstacles, so many setbacks, so many restrictions within this relationship. And it's like, I just want to move past it. I just want to stop being so confused. I want to get out of the, you know, the emotional confusion. I want to cut through that confusion and find clarity and move forward. It's almost like you're putting one foot on the brake and the other foot on the gas. It's like, I want to move forward. Let's go. Why am I so confused? Where's all this confusion coming from? This person, however, is in Knight of Pentacles energy. Knight of Pentacles. They're being patient. They're being cautious. They're being cautious as to how and or who they invest their time, money, energy, effort into. It's like, slow and steady wins the race. Calm and cool. I'm loyal. I definitely have love for you, Capricorn. I definitely want to move this relationship forward. But it doesn't have to be, you know, all fast-paced. It doesn't have to be that we give each other our, you know, life story, our background, you know, our full life story, our full, you know, backdrop of what happened in our life. A backstory. Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah, the backstory of our life. It's like, no, I'm taking my time. I don't want to create chaos and confusion. I don't know why you are confused there, Capricorn, but I don't want to create drama, chaos, unnecessary, you know, miscommunications, misunderstandings. I want to take my time. Slow and steady wins the race. You know? Sure, we can have determination to make this go forward, but if there's any obstacles, we'll figure it out in time. The solutions will come to us in time, you know? And I don't know why I didn't see this before. It said, yes, sir, it's all good, but it never moved forward in real life. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. 2 of Swords. There is some sort of stalemate between you both. I don't think either of you are communicating at this time. It's like, why? I'm sure you're confused as to why you're not communicating, as to why there's a stalemate. This person is like, I could do without the clarity. I could do with. Give me clarity, sure. No? No clarity? Okay, it's fine. I've got my own life to live. Slow and steady wins the race over here, says the Cross Watcher. And Capricorn is just like so freaking confused as to why this relationship didn't get off the ground with the Chariot. Maybe there was a lack of determination to make it, you know, get off the ground. In that regards, there's some sort of information you both are needing to ask and or maybe you want to ask. Either way, you both need to some degree, whether you want to admit it or not, clarity before investing into each other, and or there's some sort of truth that you both are ignoring and or neglecting, and or you're in denial about the truth between you both. Maybe you both have emotions for each other. You both just was not at the time willing to admit it. Maybe, maybe not. I do, however. Said, no, we talk. We are friends. We laugh and talk, but we don't talk about meeting and stuff. Okay. Ha ha ha, oh God, you're talking like you know him. Super secretive and lip tight. No, I don't. I'm from Ohio, y'all. So if you think I know someone you know, no, it's not the case. Sorry. It's not the case. I did come from TikTok, and now I'm here on YouTube, but yeah. I'm sure it sounds like I know this person, but all I'm doing is picking up different archetypes and symbolism from the cards and trying to formulate a storyline and or how the symbolism, how the archetypes of the cards could relate to and or be relatable or related, let's say, in someone's life, you know? And based off of what the cards are telling me, it definitely could be that there's some sort of accuracy that you are picking up on, you know? To some degree, I do feel like there could be happily ever after between you and this individual. Said, ha 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 ha, I mean, you're very accurate, very impressive. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really take that as a compliment. Thank you. Ten of Cups, though. Ten of Cups. This does tell me that there could be a sense of you envisioning happily ever after with this person and wanting to keep that feeling alive until it manifests into the 3D environment. But it's like, what we really want is to see it in the environment, not just envision it and feel how it would, you know, imagine how it would feel. I feel like the Ten of Cups is more so the advice of focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what keeps you positive and optimistic. If this person doesn't do it for you, then that's fine. If this person in this reading that I'm describing isn't the person you initially thought this reading was about, that's why. You know, focus on what makes you happy. If this person is giving you mixed feelings or mixed emotions, focus on yourself and what makes your future more happy, more optimistic, more what makes you more excited to look forward to as far as the future goes. Focus more so on the relationships in your life, friends, family members, coworkers, where there is fast forward movement, where there is determination to see each other, to invest in each other, and you know, it's like maybe you was excited to invest in this person, and they're just like, I'm taking my time over here, I'm busy, and you're just like, why aren't they as excited as I am? I'm so confused about this. I'm so confused. Why aren't they excited as I am? It's possibly because the universe is showing you, hey, your happily ever after, your happiness is elsewhere. Someone is waiting to be excited about your life. You know? You are allowed, Capricorn, to be excited. To be excited about a specific person. You know? Just because someone else is excited about your presence doesn't mean that they're going to be clingy or they're going to, you know, drag you down or be annoying. It's like, look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror in that sense. If you yourself are excited about someone, are they looking at you in the sense of, oh, well, the Capricorn's clingy. They're, you know, going to drag me down with their excitement. It's like, no, allow this person, Capricorn, allow this new person possibly to be excited about hanging out with you. You know, a lot of people don't want to look at their own behavior in another person. They just want to say, oh, that's who that person is. They'll never change. You know, this is how they're behaving. The first impression that I'm getting is who they are. There's no flexibility as a human being. This is how they're showing up, and that's how they always will show up. And they take for granted that people can change. They can be flexible. They can be this way one day. They can be a different way the next day. You know, they take for granted that we can and have the ability, you know, to be flexible and or depending on the situation, you know, be excited or be frustrated or be sad or be neutral or be confused, you know. I do feel like a lot of people take for granted the fact that we ourselves can look at another person and try to put ourselves in their shoes. Put ourselves in their shoes, right? It's like, wait a second, I was once upon a time excited about this Knight of Pentacles, and they was like, I'm sorry, Capricorn, but I'm not so excited, which is very confusing. But then when someone else is just as excited about us, we are in that same energy and don't realize, wait a second, I was once upon a time that excited about this person. Now someone else is excited about me and I'm giving the same behavior. There's got to be some sort of cycle, you know, cut off right there and then. Like, okay, I'm seeing a pattern here. I need to cut out the pattern. I need to be a little more emotionally available to people who are excited about my life. Said, ha ha ha, I mean, you're very accurate, very impressive. I already read that. I don't know why I'm thinking that I didn't. But any Hoosers, y'all, we're going to clarify this reading. I don't know why that message needed to be communicated. I technically don't even see anything relatable to what I'm saying in this reading, but maybe one of the 6 people out there viewing this live stream needed to hear that. Said he is very rigid, Taurus. He was Orthodox too in the past. Now he don't believe in his religion anymore. He changed, but not enough to get out of his comfort zone. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Oh, man. Those Tauruses. Tauruses are funny, aren't they? What is it? What's going on with Tauruses this month? It's their birthday, and they feel like you know, they have the right to be a certain way. The audacity in Taurus season is at a high. Instead, ha 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 ha, is at a high level. Any Hoosers, if y'all are new here, definitely hit that follow / subscribe button. Is definitely appreciated, greatly appreciated, maybe even muchly so. If y'all like the energy I bring to the tarot YouTube table, definitely hit the like button. If y'all have a specific Capricorn you would like to share this reading / live stream with, said Taurus is just flowing, LOL. Yeah, that could definitely be that Knight of Pentacles energy, just going with the flow, taking your time, slow and steady wins the race. Definitely flowing, for sure. Maybe the Capricorn wanted the Taurus to chase them, and they're like, wait a second, this is confusing. You know, normally my runner-chaser dynamic, says the Capricorn, usually works, but now it's not working against this Taurus, this Knight of Pentacles energy. Doesn't have to be a Taurus for all Capricorns, but there is some sort of slow and steady wins the race energy that Capricorn, maybe all Capricorn collective could be dealing with at this time. That's just going with the flow, you know, not really giving in to a runner-chaser dynamic. Just going with the flow. It doesn't have to be every Capricorn is making a runner-chaser dynamic, you know what I'm saying? Very true, flowing, but they should just think at least what's important to them at least. Okay, well, with that being said, I do personal paid readings over on TikTok, TikTok Live. Catch me live every night, or technically every afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Over on TikTok. Same title, Free Will Tarot, and same logo, the circle with the black and red and white coloring. That's how you will know it is me. And especially, there are scammers out there that try to pretend they're me and message you saying, hey, I'm so glad, blah, 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 blah. What's your zodiac sign, blah, 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 blah. And would you like a free, or would you like a personal reading, blah, 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 blah. You know, but it is not me. If they message you first, it's not me. With that being said, ask for confirmation first that it is me. Ask me for the confirmation number, my lucky number, which is 212. This said quite a few scammers, actually. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and clarify this reading, y'all. We're going to clarify this reading. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, we're going to do 3 more shuffles. A 1, a 2, a 3. Alrighty, if y'all are new here, when I do a bridge shuffle, that is the green light to send scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. That's right. Send scissors or anything sharp and pointy so I can cut this deck. That is the name of the game. You send scissors, I cut deck. I'm not going to clarify until I get scissors. I'm not cutting this deck unless I get scissors. Sorry, that's the name of the game. I only think it's fair. I mean, it's y'all's turn to shine. It is y'all's time to shine. Send scissors and I'll cut the deck. I think it's fair. It's only fair. You know, I want y'all to interact with me. That's my way of saying, hey, this can be fun. You know, we can interact with the tarot reader and send scissors or emojis. Haha, scissors. I'm going to type out the word. You know, I'll show him. I won't send actual emojis. I'll just send the word, type out the word, you know. Right? It can be fun, though. Send scissors, send emojis. That's the name of the game. And I cut the deck with those scissors. Oh, yes. I don't think it's asking much. Said, there you go. Ha 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 ha. Alrighty. Thank you all so much for interacting with me in the comments. And one more time, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button. TikTok personal paid readings through Cash App, mind you. Make sure you have a working and available for usage Cash App. That is the only app I use for payments. It's all over on TikTok, personal paid readings through TikTok live. All right, every day, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here we go. We're going to clarify the Capricorn reading. Let's call it a recap. Capricorn. Clarifying the 7 of Cups in your energy. What is even going on? The Chariot in the challenge. The Knight of Pentacles in this person's energy. The 2 of Swords. Okay. And the similarities or common ground between you both. And the 10 of Cups and the possible outcome and or advice. I do apologize. I have a horse of a dog upstairs. It is time for him to go outside to go potty. So that's why you'll hear clickety-clack, clickety-clack. We will wait a split second to see if he has already gone outside or not. All right, with that being said, here we go. Capricorn, 7 of Cups. Starting out, this is how you're starting out the next week, Friday to Friday. 7 of Cups, it's like you're emotionally confused about why this relationship came to an end, possibly. Why did this relationship come to an end? Why did it have to end so suddenly or so soon? I do feel like it's quite bothersome to you. Are a lot of the Capricorn collective finding it challenging to get a good night's rest? Do I need to remind Capricorns that, hey, drinking some sort of tea, maybe it's green tea that you want to drink, maybe some extra sweet tea, some sort of tea will help anxiety. But neither here nor there. I'm sure it's very stressful that you put in a lot of work and or effort into this relationship. You invested a lot of your time, money, energy, effort into this relationship, and it's like, wait a second, I'm confused. Why did this relationship end? Why am I not getting a lot of sleep at night? I mean, I'm sure you know why you're not getting a lot of sleep at night. If it's due to this person and the ending of this relationship, it makes sense. You know, I put a lot of work and or effort and or investment, time into this relationship, and now it's done. Now it's over with, just like that. Really? Really? It's like, yeah, with the Chariot and the reverse, it's a full stop. Foot on the brakes. We're not even just thinking toe. We're not thinking toe on the brakes. No, it's like full, leg to the brakes. This relationship isn't going nowhere. Full stop. Put it in park. We're not going anywhere. E-brake and all. Sun card in the reverse as well with the Chariot. Maybe there was a lack of determination. Maybe there was a lack of willpower to make this happen. Maybe you had willpower. Maybe this person had willpower. Maybe you both were super excited and or determined to make this happen. But there's some sort of truth or clarity that is lacking. Some sort of clarity or truth that is lacking. With the Sun card in the reverse, because it's in the challenge. The challenge is the only placement I read interpretations from these cards as reversals. So with that being said, Chariot to the Sun. We find it challenging to be determined about moving forward in this relationship because it's at a full stop. Chariot in reverse. The Chariot is the fastest card in the deck. So if it's in reverse, it's a full stop. It's a full stop, maybe because there's no clarity. There's no illumination, there's no joy, there's no happiness. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. Match this with the Chariot. It's like, wow, we're going so fast in this relationship. This relationship is going places. It's so happy, it's so fun, it's so joyous. But these cards in the reverse, full stop, lack of happiness, lack of joy, lack of illuminating truth. Why? Sun card in the reverse. Why? This person is taking their time, and who and or what they invest their time, money, energy, effort into. With the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, slow and steady wins the race. I get it. They're not wanting to create chaos, drama, miscommunication, misunderstandings, but unfortunately they're creating misunderstandings because there's a lack of truth, a lack of clarity on your part. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of, what did I do? What did I do? 7 of Cups. I'm so confused. Why is this over? Why is this ended? It's like, I don't know. I just need to take my time. I've self-sabotaged. I'm self-sabotaging this. Maybe because I'm in my ego. Maybe because I'm playing mind games. Maybe because, 5 of Swords. I feel like I'm not good enough for you, or you're not good enough for me. Keep in mind, when we self-sabotage something that is good for ourselves, we don't always realize that we're self-sabotaging. It's actually after we've self-sabotaged that we realize, oh my God, that thing was supposed to be for me. That was sent to me as a blessing, and I screwed it up. I mishandled it. I fumbled it. That was supposed to be a blessing in my life, and it slipped through my fingers. You know? Hey, take what's in my hand. Are you kidding? There's a turd in your hand. There's a turd in your hand. No, I'm not going to take what's in your hand. Leave me alone. Okay, it was a $5 bill, but I'm going to put it back in my pocket and try with someone else. You know, oh my goodness, it was a $5 bill in your hand? I thought it was a turd. I self-sabotaged. I fumbled. I mishandled that $5 bill that was technically going to be mine. You know, if I had just trusted the process, if I just been patient, if I had just, you know, took things slow and steady in the first place. But now I'm taking things slow and steady elsewhere and self-sabotaging, not even realizing that I'm self-sabotaging, says the cross-watcher, right? Maybe this person is up in their ego like, yeah, I deserve better than the Capricorn, when they don't even realize what the Capricorn is bringing to the table. I do feel like Capricorns are not only ambitious, but they bring a lot of love. They bring a lot of They bring a lot of loyalty. They bring a lot of stability and or work ethic. Work ethic. We'll call it one word. Work ethic. Capricorns, when they bring that work ethic to a relationship, oh my goodness, this person is missing out on the work ethic that Capricorn brings to a relationship. I don't know if this is on purpose, like intentionally, that they're just like, I'll find better. I'll find better than the Capricorn. What kind of attitude is that? That is some like ugly attitude. I'll find better. And if not, I'll come back and they'll possibly still be missing me. You know? Oh, I have the Capricorn in the bag. I've got him wrapped around my finger. I'll come back. You know? Yes, they're about to win at all costs. Win a battle of egos. You know? Win at all odds is what I actually meant to say. But at what cost? Are they about to lose a Capricorn who is quite confused at this time? Pretty anxious. And it's like, wow. You're putting the Capricorn in this energy, self-sabotaging, and possibly being all up in your ego. Wow. This person is ballsy. I don't know how relatable this reading is to all the Capricorns right now. If this is what actually is going on in your life, this person is like super ballsy. Or maybe I'm just projecting my misunderstanding of the situation. You know, this person not wanting to give clarity when they might not even have clarity themselves. And it's like, okay, well, if I don't have clarity, why should the Capricorn have clarity? Why should the Capricorn be happy if I can't be happy? You know, if I myself am having setbacks, restrictions, coming across a lot of obstacles in this relationship, why should the Capricorn have determination to move this forward? I'm just going to self-sabotage, you know, and end it altogether. It's like we both aren't talking. There's some sort of stalemate between each other. For anyone that doesn't know what a stalemate is, it's I'm not going to talk to you. Okay, well, I'm not going to talk to you then. We're both just going to give each other the silent treatment. And what does that prove? You know, oh, I'm going to be stubborn. I'm going to out-stubborn you. Oh, really? Watch me be more stubborn than you then. I'm going to prove to you that I'm more stubborn. I'm more prideful. What does that prove, though? It creates a stalemate. It creates a stalemate. Said, no, you're right. Why? You're right up to a certain extent. He didn't leave yet, but God knows maybe he will in future. Unpredictable guy. Yeah. With that Five of Swords, there is a level of unpredictability. There is a level of being strategic, wanting to play a chess game with each other, which technically, keep in mind, isn't stalemate a chess term or terminology? Stalemate, or is that checkers? Stalemate, checkers, chess, whatever the case. Yeah, Two of Swords. You both are needing to communicate in order to have more knowledge, in order to have more information before investing in this situation with the both of you. Said, I feel this for a Cap I once had strong feelings for, and I just said how I felt and wished him the best, and he never responded. That's all the clarity you need. That's all the closure you need, for real. If they can't give you the closure that you need or the clarity that you need to move forward, they don't want you to have peace of mind. You know, they themselves want that for themselves. They are selfish, and they don't want to give. They don't want to nurture people unless it serves them, unless they are getting something out of it themselves. You know, people can't just give without expectations of receiving anymore. Could they ever? I want to believe that our natural state is love, is trust, is acceptance, is understanding, no matter what differences we have, whether it be race, ethnicity, religion. Spirituality, what we have as far as scientific beliefs. Is there such a thing as scientific beliefs? I don't know. Or scientific theories, whatever the case, political views, you know, no matter the difference, we can always find a similarity. We can always find a similarity. Oh, you need food? You're starving? Awesome. I've definitely been there before myself. Here's some food. Pay it forward. I don't want anything back. You know? Where's all this trust issues coming from? Oh, they're going to stab me in the back, so I'm going to stab them in the back first. Oh, I'm going to abandon them first because I just know they're going to abandon me. Where is all this coming from? Where did this behavior pattern come from? You know, that's it's basically egotistical. It's ego-based behavior. It's narcissistic tendencies that not only narcissists have, but as empaths, we ourselves can carry around resentment, grudges, and hold on to that so tightly, hold on to the victim mentality, and even learn it as a learnable trait from our parents. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to start out as having narcissistic behavior. If we can learn it and or pick it up from our parents or past failed relationships, our exes, we too can have egotistical and or narcissistic tendencies. You know, it's not just a personality trait, it's a behavioral pattern. And I do want to say it's not always just black and white. I mentioned this in the personal paid readings earlier today. It's not just black and white. You're not just a narcissist or an empath. You're not just, oh, you're either manipulating me or I'm misunderstanding your truth, your honesty. No, there's a middle ground, always. There's always a gray area, you know? Yes, I could have some toxic tendencies if I'm not aware of them. And if you are to shine a light on them, hey, awesome, let me work on that. It's not necessarily that I'm aware. Some people aren't aware and they'd rather not work on them. You know? Some people would rather, yes, you bring that truth, observe it, and then communicate it so that they can work on it. But how are they ever going to know unless you shine that light on them? Some people need you know, the obvious to shown to them, even if it's not so obvious to them, you know. And that self-awareness is very important. If they cannot be self-aware themselves and or reflect upon, hey, yes, I do this, let me work on that, then it needs to be brought to their attention, because Otherwise, they're just going to keep repeating and repeating, and their friends, their family members, their coworkers are going to keep allowing it, and or what's the word I'm looking for? Keep allowing it to allow, to give permission to there's a certain word I'm looking for, but narcissistic for sure, and they love a good empathy to exploit. Celebrate the narcissist? No, 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 no. To allow, to say, yes, that behavior is okay. Oh my goodness. No, not to celebrate the narcissist, to not even prioritize. There's a certain word enable, yes, enable. Thank you so much. To be an enabler, you know? And a lot of people don't even realize they're enabling that negative behavior, that narcissistic behavior, because they themselves aren't aware. They themselves aren't educated. It doesn't make people stupid. It doesn't make people, you know, dumb. It only makes them unaware. It only makes them subconsciously and spiritually asleep. Spiritually narcolepsy, right? Spiritual narcolepsy. People need to wake up to how they are enabling bad behavior, and or they themselves have that bad behavior in themselves. Therefore, how can they be aware of the enabling of that bad behavior if they themselves aren't aware of it within themselves? I know it's a little bit confusing, but not really. Not really. When you see bad behavior, you would call it out. But if you seen that, if someone else seen it in you, would you necessarily allow them to call it out? There's a level of self-awareness, right? Any Hoosers. I'm gonna continue the reading. Two of Swords. There definitely can be a stalemate between you both. And how can you both move forward and or pick a path? How can you both choose either to go on the right? You know, do we go right where nothing's left? Do we go left where nothing's right? How do we plan forward with our future, with this person, you know, for the future, if neither of us have the right information to move forward? It's like, okay, I guess I'm just going to continue this stalemate, not knowing what this person wants, how I can serve their needs better, how I can, you know, whatever the case. If there's no communication, neither of us are going to be investing in each other. Okay, I guess we're just going to plan for our own futures, our own individual futures, you know, without each other, which is totally fine. But the advice here is focus on what makes you happy. Try your best not to let this person bring you down. When it comes to this individual, when it comes to these types of individuals, because trust me, there's more than one person that has all of these characteristics, these personality traits, and they'll do it again. You know, even if it's a different person. Sure, I don't always like and or invite people to compare and contrast, because yes, the new person is normally 100% not like the old person, only if you're applying the lesson. Only if you're applying the lesson, right? A lot of times we'll only focus on, oh, this person did this, they did that. And then when the universe sends you someone new, you're like, oh, this person isn't ever going to be like that old person, but you done failed the test by saying that, because all you've been focused on is the negative traits of that past person. So how can you ever begin to imagine that the new person would be nothing like the old person when you've manifested the same thing you've been focused on? The negative traits of the past person, right? If our thoughts and our emotions and our communication create the reality, then anything we focus on, whether it's negative or positive, is being manifested right in our reality. So if all we're speaking about is the negative traits of the last person, what makes you think the new person is going to be any better? I really, really hope, Capricorn, y'all go back and rewatch this reading, because there's a lot of like common sense I'm communicating in this reading that it's not so common. You know, it's not as common as we would like it to be. Maybe it is common. I just need to relocate and or be around like-minded individuals like myself that you know, either communicate in this way and or think in this manner that I do. I want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, you know, I've seen proof that I need to relocate in order to, you know, get the proof that there are other individuals that think like me, that have that common sense. And I know that y'all yourselves are understanding where I'm coming from. So that is validation in itself. That is proof in and of itself, you know, that when you focus on the positive, you will manifest the positive. But until then, keep your emotions to yourself. Keep your emotions to yourself, because there are people that want to bring you down. You know, oh, you're happy? Let me find out you're happy, because I'm going to bring you down. I'm going to steal some of that happiness. Oh, you're happy? Let me just suck that happiness from, you know, from your face, from your body, from your being, from your soul. Let me just, you know, energy vampire your ass, your energy. Let me just suck you dry of that joy, of that happiness. It's no wonder there's no happiness in this relationship, because it's no wonder why this relationship isn't going anywhere, because there's no joy. This person sucked it all dry. They wanted to self-sabotage your joy and create a false sense of happiness for themselves. Misery loves company. The crab bucket. Why would we allow one crab to escape the bucket when we can just pull it right back down with us, with the rest of the crabs? Why does that crab get to escape, getting eaten, getting served to the humans, when we could just pull it right back down and, yeah, they can join us? One more time, focus on what makes you happy. Focus on the optimism of people that are like you, that think like you, that feel like you, emotionally wise. You know, focus on the people that focus on happiness, that focus on ambition, like you, Capricorn, that focus on setting goals and smashing those goals. And then the next person that you manifest, because you possibly have been focused on, man, I really wish they hadn't done that for so long. You were focused on that thought. If you have been focused on that for so long, keep your emotions to yourself. Try to, at least, for the next week. For the next week, as I do weekly readings. Because if you manifest a new person, they possibly could have the same traits as the last person, wanting to suck your energy, wanting to suck your joy, your happiness out of your soul, you know, your supply for their narcissistic tendencies to, yes, you get the gist. Y'all get the gist. Thank you for doing what you do. Much respect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, for real. With that being said, it is 29 after. I'm definitely going to end the live stream here. Thank you all for all the love and support. Thank you all for all the love and support, for real. It is greatly appreciated. I hope to see y'all either tomorrow for a personal paid reading over on TikTok, on my TikTok account, Free Will Tarot. Same title, same logo, with the circle and the black, red, white, whatever the case. And yes, Either I hope to see you over on TikTok Live for a personal paid reading, or maybe for another Capricorn collective zodiac sign reading over on YouTube. Yes, this is the first time I've done this for YouTube, and I hope to continue to do it. And that will be next Friday. Yes, another collective zodiac sign Capricorn reading for you next Friday. Thank you all so much. Much love. Take care. Have a good night, and I will see y'all either tomorrow or next Friday. All right? Take care, y'all. Much love.